you guys talked about maybe getting outworked out there a little bit. What did you see from your team today?
I thought we were poor right from the jump. I don't think we played as competitive as they did for 40 minutes, even though we had some good possessions and some, our only times we ever stopped was when we went to a crappy zone, and they went about 6 or 7 possessions in a row without scoring. But after that, that they kind of figured that out. So I didn't think we competed very hard. It's a situation I'd like to go into a game, and I think our players would like to know when they go into a game, kind of what we're going to get going into a game, because we don't know if we're going to, if we can guard a ball screen. We don't know if we can do certain things that have hurt us. They threw the ball to the short roll guy 3 times in the first half, and we're standing there for steals and let them catch it way behind. There just wasn't much good going on today, and we were fortunate that it was a 4-point game when Juan got fouled on the sideline, and that I'm not saying we would have won the game, but that certainly made a big difference. And 4 goes to 6 or 7, and the game was over. But just not very good at all. We obviously didn't have them prepared to go against a team that really, really tried hard.
What do you see the biggest issue with your guys' takeaways? Getting the ball stolen or turnovers?
I'd say primarily carelessness. I haven't really studied it, but Jalen had 4. CB didn't play good at all the first half. He had 3, and Ochai had a rough game, even though he scored points, but defensively he's had a really rough game. So I didn't really. I don't know exactly what it was, but so much of it was carelessness, and how many charges they take, 5 or 6. So that isn't carelessness. That's just not playing very smart, not paying attention to scouting.
In general, you were shuffling guys in the 5 spot. Just where are you at in general?
I'm not. I don't know. I thought that it's not their fault. We lost by any stretch. I'm not going to put that on any position or any one guy or anything like that. But, we don't protect the rim. They score at will inside. We don't score inside, and we don't rebound. So that's not a great combination. That our big guys could go a combined 4 points. Our big guys scored a combined 4 points and got a combined 8 rebounds, and that's in 40 minutes. So that's production that we obviously did a good job getting the ball to big, but we did a good enough job. That number should have been 12 or 14 easily.
You put Jalen in the starting lineup for Remy. Just what did you see from him, and what was the reason for putting him in the starting lineup?
Remy, I said Remy practice. He practiced by doing shooting drills. He hadn't practiced since Oklahoma State. As far as going up and down, he told us this morning he didn't know if he could play or not. So that was an easy decision to make, and then hopefully he'll get better fast. But Jay will obviously is the next guy to start after that. It was good seeing Jalen make some shots. So.
The last 4 minutes, you go with basically the same 5 guys. I guess what was the reasoning between using those 5 and David and Mitchell off the bench?
We were going to play. No reason to play big. We were going to switch 5 and play our best offensive team. We had to shoot 3, so that was the reason.
And then also, Jalen goes for 20. You've been saying that there was going to be a game coming that he was going to start to hit his shots. You mentioned it there. Just what did it mean to actually see those shots going for him?
Well, I was happy for him that he made shots. I wasn't happy at all how he rebounded the ball. He backed down to several rebounds that were key, but he shot the ball well from the perimeter and did some good things. But basketball is not just about. I would much rather have Jalen Wilson at Oklahoma State than we had Jalen Wilson tonight. He scored 20 points. He scored 2 points there because he rebounded the ball so well there. And today we didn't get that type of effort rebounding the ball. They killed us on the glass.
Right. I didn't think I saw Norm on the sideline.
And Norm's got a stomach bug. He was tested this morning. It's not COVID, but he had a stomach bug, and the doctor said stay away.
What is it about Tech's personnel that allows him to take so many charges?
I think they're well coached. I think that's an emphasis. I think they've got guys that, to be real candid with you, are highly recruited guys, but not the blue chip guys, and that are willing to do whatever to do all the dirty work. I would say that, and that's what they emphasize. There would have been several times. I mean, even 2 times off 2 of their charges, we made threes behind it, but we didn't play smart enough to come in and play off 2 feet and make the pass. We'd leave our feet and make the pass. So that's a reflection of me more than it is the players, but that was certainly a point of emphasis the last 2 days.
Ochai picked up his 4th foul with 13 minutes left to play. How do you think he played with 4 as far as being aggressive, but still?
I thought offensively, Ochai was pretty good. He scored 24 points against a team that can really guard. I thought he was pretty good offensively. Defensively, I mean, he was, and he knows that. I mean, he got beat quite a few times today. So, he's got to become a better defender for us to have a chance to be decent defensively. And right now, we don't have enough guys that I would consider to be really solid defenders. Start the second half, Ochai cost us, was it 4 or 6 straight points to start the second half? Maybe it's 7 because O'Banner made the 3 in the corner. Just little things like that. You close out at him, you take away any space, you make him put it down. And we don't do that. Give him space to shoot. So, those are things we got to correct. But Ochai offensively did some good things. Jalen offensively did some good things. If you'd have told me before the game, even though it was an ugly way to get there, if you told me before the game that we would shoot 45 from the field, 38 from 3, and 83 from the line, and score 67 points, I'd say that'd be enough. The way they play, but it wasn't, obviously.
Any questions from the Zoom?
Where's Gary?
Right there.
Hey,
Bill,
Coach, with regard to Jalen and Ochai that just were in there before you, they understand unacceptable. They seem very disappointed. I mean, do you expect that from your veteran guys to know that this is not at all what you guys expect and that it's on them maybe now to kind of tell the rest of the team that and bring those guys along?
Well, first of all, we were not going to go 18-0 in our league.
Sure.
And we're not going to go 17-1. I like to think we would, but that's not the type of league that we play in. Maybe Baylor's good enough to do that, but we're a team that has to grind it out away from home, and we just didn't do that. This was the first real road game we played, even though St. John's was on the road, even though Oklahoma State was on the road. This is the first game that I felt like a road game, and I don't think our guys. I don't think the crowd had anything to do with our performance, but what they didn't understand is how turned up the other team will be when it's the biggest game to date on their schedule so far this year, and those sorts of things. And they're coming off a disappointing loss, and how coaches can use things as motivation. I don't think we respected that. I think we thought we could show up and think we play hard, and that would be good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Do you think the guys noticed that Tech was missing its top 2 scorers? Did that affect the guys mentally at all?
No,
That it might
we didn't know they weren't playing until right before tip off. So no, that didn't have anything to do with anything.
Anything else?
Were you pretty impressed coming back from 14, or were you too disappointed you were down 14?
I don't think that we did anything great to come back down 14. I think we went to a crappy zone and they couldn't score. That's what I think we did. So it wasn't like us. We competed at such a high level. We played a crappy zone, and it took them about 4 minutes to adjust. So we had that window where we did cut it from, what did we cut it, 14-3 or 14-4? We cut it 4. So, and we had opportunities to get, Remy dribbles out a possession and then dribbles out of bounds when we're down 5 or 4 at that time. I mean, we had some bad possessions when we had a chance to do some things. And certainly, the game plan never really took shape. So the guys were kind of playing and freelancing. And at times we did some good things. I really think the way we went into halftime should have probably been a 4-point game. Instead it's 8, things like that. And, holding the ball, Jay Will holding the ball and dropping it after they make a free throw or whatever it was. And they get the ball and go make a layup. The loose ball there at the end with Mitch and their guard, in which they get the loose ball and it turns into 3 points. There was the offensive free throw block out that we didn't make an attempt to do, and that turns into 3 points. I think you could take away 3 or 4 of those plays, and I'm not saying the outcome would have been different, but it would have been a 1 or 2 possession game.
What do you
Thanks,
think
Coach.
of? Sorry, what do you think of Zach Clemens's minutes tonight?
I thought he did fine. He didn't really do a lot, but I thought he did fine. I think that the way they played and they switched 5 and things like that, that's probably not going to give him an opportunity to create a ball screen hedge so he can get off a shot. But I thought he did fine. He gave him a bad and 1 there at the end, just a touch foul and 1, and that's a freshman, doing that. But yeah, he did fine. He and KJ both did
All right, thanks, Coach.
fine. Okay.